talking about why it hasn't happened and when they think it'll happen and their point of view on it, which I think is a whole pile of like it's nice to think, and if this actually gets people to start talking about it and pressure the government, sure, that'd be awesome. But to think that without everybody coming together and pressuring the government and the corporations that anything is going to get done, then you're ludicrous. Being complacent and sitting by and watching and waiting for everything to happen is never going to happen. And here's my proof. Why the fuck would they release anything about ETs and aliens when people are going to question their mode of transport? They're going to be like, well, it seems like they're transferring back and forth without any emissions. So it seems like to me that these guys are what? Using other technology that is better than what we're using now. And they're making way too much money off of that. Not to mention my main point of that, which is they're fucking geoengineering the sky. Why do you think they're doing that? You think they're doing that because they're getting ready to release UFOs, the ETs, and go, oh, look, yeah, a whole bunch of shit about it. No, it's not going to work that way. If it was, they wouldn't be geoengineering the sky. They'd be leaving it completely open so that we could see it, and then people would eventually be like, wow, everyone's seen a UFO these days. It's like a normal thing. It's like a butterfly. But that's not how it's going to go down, because if it was, it would already be happening. This is all just a big distraction. Another thing like sports and entertainment. It's cool to like watch it a little bit, but don't make it a part of your life, and don't make it, part of your core system of beliefs. Not that you should have any beliefs, but there are things that you agree upon in your brain, I am going to raise 35. Oop, I raised 45 cents. Didn't mean to do that. Oh shit, and he called. Then he checked really fast. That always bugs me when they do that. So I'm just going to bet 60 and call it a day. Like, how do you call on that type of a board? You don't. Listening to these people, it used to get me like riled up. What's up, Cole? I even used to call into the radio stations, and they actually started calling me and asking me questions about UFOs and stuff because of all the information I had and the things I was saying and how it was so compelling when I was speaking. And it's just like, wow, I really just opened my mouth way too much. No, I wants to make money off people, and I don't want to take no money off you. I normally don't play poker with friends. Doesn't work out too well. I was just watching a video about Paul Hellyer and Stephen Greer, and just how I think it's just, it's nice, but it's more like Goodwill Hunting. Yeah, the live streaming is something that, well, like, if I had a laptop, yes. Well, it's true. I'm kind of like bouncing around here online at the moment, trying to figure out how to exploit the weaknesses of other people online while not being weak at the same time. I'm playing super tight, playing positional. If I see someone raising a lot from like the dealer button or next to the dealer button, then I'm going to re-raise them. Trying to be cautious with my middle pairs. They always get me in trouble. But yeah, I've seen a couple like things today, man. It really gets me thinking, and it's like, I wish that there was a way to, speak to the person who made the video or to comment directly on the people who are in the video saying stuff. But, that can't happen. It's just a bunch of people leaving comments on the bottom, which mostly are just like, oh, God this, God that. No, I don't play that way. I got my own little style. But yeah, that seems to be the way a lot of people play. Freaking ace rags after taking me out so many times. It's ridiculous. But you just gotta flip the script on them and realize what they're doing, and then just, you know, play accustomed to that. We'll get the big ones now. This here guy got a lot of... Oh, look, they folded to me because they know I'm a fucking nit. Bastards. See, that's what happens to me. Getting people to call me off is not easy, and I fucking tried to get people to call me off earlier, and dude had 3 7s. Oh, Frey is awesome. He's right there, curled up. Hey, man. What are you doing? Freyda. F-R-A-Y-A. Freya. It's a goddess. The goddess Freya. Oh god, yes. Not as often, but pardon the pun, but it does happen at least once a day, maybe once every couple of days. They're just fucking, I don't know, I think Bowser might half like it. I don't fucking know what's going on. Man, I did, to be honest, and the fucking nozzle broke. Fuck tournaments. They're a mess. I've actually just been taking this water bottle and then just going like this and just shaking it at him. That kind of usually works. Look. Oh. He freaked out when I did that. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm gonna do. That is the end goal. But, you know, it kind of feels bad squirting my little man in the face like that. Like, I don't like doing that. You know? He's like my son. I'm not gonna have children. My thing there, it works, but it don't. Like, it's blanks. You know, like they're there, but they don't work. You know, it's just fluid. That's it. Sorry, it's getting a bit rated R here now. But I really think, like, back on the aliens thing, I think that, again, it's fucking counterproductive for everybody just to be acting like we just spread these videos and it's going to do anything. It's not. We need to start forming groups, and then we all need to start working together to actually form a coalition of our own. You know how these guys got their own Bilderberg groups, Trilateral Commission groups, Club of Rome groups? Well, we need our own fucking awake-minded group. You know, and we don't have to, if we live separate from each other, then that's it. We don't have to Pelosi. Why do I know that, fam? Why do I know that? Pelosi. Why do I know that? Who is Pelosi again? Victor Pelosi? No. It's Victor von Braun. Oh yeah, Nancy Pelosi. Yeah. Oh, is that some more of that fucking... Is that into that distraction vein? P-O-L. Nancy Pelosi. Oh wow, it's the first thing that comes up. What? Grandson wishing he had brown skin and brown eyes. Oh, her. Yeah, she's crazy. Oh my god, yes, man. Yeah, she's one of these fucking... Is she, Oh, okay, so she's a Republican? It doesn't really matter which one she is. It's just being able to get, like, have something to call her by, you know, like... If I don't know what sex you are, like, I could call you a cunt. But if you're a female, I don't really want to call you a cunt, you know? They don't really... That's just... I live with a woman, so I know what that's like. You don't call them cunts unless you're joking around, and even then it can get taken out of context. So I don't know about that. See, these are the positions that I don't like. Now this guy calls. I got 2 people to act behind me. I'll throw in 45 cents. As long as I don't get a caller from behind me, I should be decent. This guy's got a lot of chips. This guy here is going to call. What's he calling with pairs? Ooh, good flop to hit with my jack. I should be pretty safe there. So I'm going to throw in an 80-cent bet. Try to go 2/3 of the pot. Taking it down. Now if only the hands were all that easy, everybody be playing poker. I had another thing I wanted to talk about too that was besides the ET thing. Because I know that like, I fucking bombard myself with so many things on a constant basis. It's just like, that's all I do. Like I'm not working. I'm, you know, working on playing poker for a living. Oh, sorry, bro. Can you see now? Oh, no, it's not. Sometimes it won't do that, and then it will. See, I had ace jack, and the flop came up jack 4-4, jack 5-5. Yeah, no, it's not, is it? That's the fucking, because I'm using in this view. If I flipped it around, but I don't think it'll let me. Yeah, maybe. I'm definitely open to that, but I think that there are, I think just the term alien is just another humanoid. So you're calling them aliens, but it's just another humanoid, you know, it's just another race of humanoids that we're not publicly aware of is all it is. So to call them aliens is, I mean, if that's supposed to mean off planet and they're here, then they're not aliens. Just because we haven't seen them doesn't mean that they're aliens. They could be from here, could be down in the ground, they could be walking around us now and we're just not privy to it. Yes. No, well, I don't believe in anything. I'm just open to pretty much everything because I don't, you know, I don't have the means in which to travel. I mean, I know the different stories of shamans and stuff back in Africa who say people will get kidnapped, and there'll be tales of the people who kidnapped them were actually lizard people and stuff. And that's apparently, you know, where a lot of that originated from. But that's just, I heard from Credo Mutwa, which was David Icke. He brought him in. So, I mean, I don't even know if that's real, you know. But the things that he told me about what they do, I've researched. Man, I got ace-jack 2 hands in a row. Ace-jack suited too. Research into it, and the reasons that they do the sacrifices and the rituals, it does make sense on an energetic level. So I see that. So it makes you wonder, because I know they mix truths. So they're obviously going to tell us about one thing and then have a bit of truth into it so that we are, oh, okay, you know, that seems viable. No, man, not in first position. Ace-jack suited in first position. Flop comes out 2-5-6 with 2 collars. Pretty much got to bet like 75 cents into the pot. Pairs are probably going to call here. I'm hoping that people are calling with things like king, queen. Look, see, then dude just re-raises me. If I'm not, I meant to. I really meant to. He's min-raising me, but I think that he's going to min-raise me with a lot of different hands. Would he do that with just... so it's like, what do you do? Yeah, fold. All right. I'll fold. It's a good idea. I'm still up if I fold, but if I re-raise and then he goes all in, then what do I have, right? A busted fucking hand. You know, that's the thing. So you can't play super nitty, because if you fold 90 hands in a row and then play a hand, everyone's going to fold. So I've got to be a little bit more variant and try not to lose money in between while I'm trying to make enough to stay ahead while I'm waiting for my big hands. That's what it's all about. It's a fucking battle. And some days you're like, oh, this is super easy. And the other days you're like, holy fuck, man, where did I go wrong? And if you're someone like me who thinks about things obsessively, no. Implied odds. You win. You win if you lost the least amount of money. You know, you don't want to continually fold. But I won the hand before, and then I lost that hand. So I'm still above, but I'm not really. For the whole day, I'm only up fucking like 70 cents. It's a fucking piss off. I was up $8, and then I went down, and then I went up, and then down, and it was just like fucking floating up and down all day. Like my moods. Fuck, I wish I could remember the other one that I had to say. It was really... It's like watching different things, and then I'm like, man. You know? Oh, I was watching the 10 cents. The max buy-in is $10. Yeah, I was watching this thing today, and it was a geoengineering conference, and it was one guy that was working with the Spice, yeah, the guy that worked on the Spice project. I will, bro. As soon as this is over, I don't think I could get to it. No, I gotta stop this just to get out of it. Yeah, they were talking about geoengineering, and they were talking about it like they're already actually doing it. And it's like, how much more? Now I got jacks. So I had ace jack suited, and now I got pocket jacks. I wish you could see the flop. Oh, you can see it now. Can you see it now? And he goes all in. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Wow, 2 aces. This is... Oh, jack. Jack. Nice. Got the river. There we go. Now I'm back up $4. So I'm almost back to even from where I started this morning. Fucking pathetic outing. Sometimes I think it's because I speak out so much that it creates all this fucking negative energy. But I think me thinking that creates the negative energy. Compounded. Monsanto don't exist anymore. Monsanto was bought out by Bayer. Bayer Corp. Feeding your baby. Make positive vids? Yeah, man. Well, that's what I was fucking asking people in the last one was solutions. Trying to figure out some solutions for stuff. I know what the solutions are. It's just getting a collective amount of people together to actually make my solution worthwhile. You know? I could go out right now and start punching a brick wall, but it's not going to do any good unless I get a sledgehammer or a bunch of other people to help me punch the wall down. Exactly. With their fucking bullshit. Sure, they're the ones that spread HIV over in Europe, in Africa. I said Europe, like Africa and Europe were part of one. Sorry, I just call over there. They infested that whole land with AIDS. And people still go and buy Bayer. That's why things aren't going to change, because you got the average person, which is the majority of the people, just going to do everything. De La Soul, is that, it's got a tribe called something? Is that music you're talking about now? Oh, fuck yeah, you need to be optimistic. I'm totally optimistic about things. You need to be. I think talking about negative things, though, is not negative. It's just discussing them. Because if that was the case, then you'd just be avoiding everything. Yeah, that's it, A Tribe Called Quest. Yeah, not really my genre. I really don't enjoy other music besides, like, one or two different songs that I might be like, oh yeah, that's Best Kind, you know. Like Bohemian Rhapsody, or I don't even fucking know because I don't listen to these type of songs. But I'm just like, I guess I'm too one-sided when it comes to genres of music. I've been told that I need to expand it, but it's like I need to, but I don't like it. I don't understand what there is to like about. It's like it just seems hypnotic to me. Excluding Eminem, like don't talk about. I'd say not excluding Eminem because everyone says, "Oh, Eminem is," you know, and he's one of those that just has not dead. He has livication, right? But besides M, my favorite three, my top three, will be Papoose. Papoose, 100%. No, man, he's just bought and paid for. I mean, a lot of his lyrics are still fucking sick as shit. He's owned. That's all. Bought and paid. He's not owned, but he's controlled in a way. His opinions. He even shown that. That's why he says that he don't care. Nah, I'm not into people like Rakim and stuff. He's you know, in his own time and stuff like that. But I don't see the relevance in today in my type of style. That just doesn't. That doesn't mold well with my style, to be honest. So I like something that's more upbeat, actually has some complex rhymes and stuff to it. And I'm not a big fan of people talking about guns and all that kind of bullshit. Little Pump? No, I never heard of him. Oh, you gotta love this. I don't know if you can see that, but the flop came out 664, 6, and then there's an ace. So it's like, I'm obviously gonna call. What do you got, the 6? Oh, wow. Dude had 4 6s. See, this is the fucking luck I'm running to online. Dude has 4 6s. You can't beat 4 6s. And it goes check, 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 check to the river, which is an ace. I mean, I'm not going to bet at any other time. I would have lost more money. Fuck's sakes. That's why it calls it Joker Stars. Because it's an algorithm that is set up to get to so that they can make the most money, you know? That's the way it's generated. Fucking generated results. Makes me want to throw things around. Can't stand it. Right? Exactly. Fucking bullshit. But, you know, if you were him and you hit it, you'd be like, oh, yay. And, you know, if you play against people who are playing 4-6, you're going to win on them eventually. But it's like, how long am I going to play against this one particular person? We're not at an establishment. We're here online. He can just leave at any time. It's very inconvenient. I even raised pre-flop and he's still calling a 6-4. Big 2, and he's just like, whatever. Yeah, man. Peace out. So like a fool, I was like, I'm going to try some fucking bullshit shit, and I'm going to start a GoFundMe page. Let's see if I can get people to send me money to go play poker. Because I can't even land a job in this area, man. It's fucking pathetic. Someone of my skills, it's absolutely ridiculous. If they wanted to change things, then they would make it so that people with criminal records like myself, especially someone who hasn't been in trouble in over a decade, and it was such a small thing, it's not like I'm a repeat offender, they should just put me in a position where I don't got to deal with cash. If you don't think that I'm trustworthy, whatever. Get me to do something else. But to not let people work because they have a criminal record, that's absolutely ridiculous. When to get a criminal record is quite easy. You know? Or, I mean, even if you do, so then what? So my whole life now I'm supposed to live that way, right? No, because see, the comments don't come up. And I didn't say that. I'll type it in right now. What is it called? Manstein? What's the name of it again? No go? King 10 and a flop of 8, ace, jack, rainbow, check, check. Mernstein house, aha. Okay, Mernstein. M-A-R-Stein, Mernstein. Got it. Okay, so these are wrappers? Oh my god, and then I would have had the straight. Fucking bullshit. My luck is not good. I have luck in other good ways. I have good luck in life, whereas I haven't died, you know, and I'm still breathing and I still have a roof over my head. That's the luck I get. But when it comes to like financially becoming sound, I have no luck in money. Money doesn't want to come my way. Because then, you know, I would do something good with it, right? Money only comes to people who want to do shitty things with it. It doesn't come to good people. Because that's not what money's meant for, right? Money is meant for evil. It's the whole point of it. So I need to pretend like I'm evil to get money, right? It's like a fucking ridiculous. Yeah, these are some long videos. Yeah, I'll check that out though. Were they younger? Is it like a younger group of people or something? Or I'm always looking for, you know, new stuff. I don't listen to any underground because I wouldn't know where to find them. Like, I used to like battle rappers, you know, and then I started actually talking to them. Yeah, man, I'm gonna do that. I'm trying to get people to collab with me, but people won't even look at me. It's like I'm fucking diseased or something. Dude, man, that's all me and my boy used to do was just fucking freestyle. Savage. Cat in the hat shit. It's ridiculous. Now I got pocket threes. Let's see if I'll hit a set against these guys. Oh no, he re-raised, so I do nothing with that. I like it if there was a fucking spot. You know? Like, this is what I would do. I would have a spot. Yeah, I need a lot of things. I can't even fucking get a job. I can't even accumulate $200 to get to fucking poker, let alone do all that. Yeah, man, I've been thinking about getting equipment for like years and years and years, and I was never ever able to accomplish it. And now I'm up here. So if I can manage to make something of a living out of this and don't end up a fucking homeless bum on the street, then yeah, that is my aspiration. So I'm kind of at that like peak point where I could either get thrown out a window or raised to the top of the Eiffel ivory tower kind of thing, right? So I'm teeter-tottering at the moment. You know, everything depends on my girlfriend, and she could just leave me and then I'm here by myself. No way to do nothing with a car that keeps breaking down. Oh, the woes. I had a pile of money like about a couple of months ago. Didn't know how to money manage it. And then all of a sudden all the bills started piling up, and then the car started piling up, and it was like $500 just coming from every end. And next thing you know, boom, I'm out of money. And it was literally nothing to do about it. Yeah, man, that'd be sick. I need a room for you to build it in first. I sleep out here. This is where I sleep. That's the bedroom. See, I sleep out here in the living room. My woman, I gave her the bedroom. And then you got the kitchen out here. So it's like, right there's our door, and then kitchen, bathroom, you know, and then the back door, right? So there is no real place to do it. So I just been fucking recording with this. This is what my boy gave me for my birthday. It's a recorder. So it's got like a built-in microphone and shit. Yeah, I could just do a corner and then kind of do it into that. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that is true. It's something to look into. Oh, shut up, you bunch of fucking loose bastards. Wow my ass. Don't wow me, you loose bastards. Oh, wow yourself, loose bastards. Calling huge raises pre-flop with 4-6. Huge pre-flop raises with 4-6. Man, with 4-6. 6. Fucking technology is a piece of shit these days, I tell you, man. It has no clue what it's doing. Fucking bullshit. Yeah, I appreciate that though, man. That'd be sick. Appreciate any, you know, any time and effort that anyone does. Yeah, that is true. I need the, I would need the equipment to do that. But that is true. That is another thing too. I just probably should just fucking stop doing it for now and to just keep it all wrote down. And then when the time comes, record it. I'm only really doing it out of a hubris ego that I'm boosting, that I act like I don't have. All just to keep myself entertained while I actually live a pretty pathetic life in regards of, you know, what I actually do on a day-to-day basis. Now, mind you, I'm not a corporate slave, but at the same time, I'm not really able to do much with my life, and I have to struggle every day, which sucks. And then I built up all these fucking things where I smoke so much weed all the time that now where it's like I can't afford to smoke all the weed. Now I'm irritable all the time, and I got even more things to be irritable about. It's just like there's no end. No end. I can't even afford to go to fucking Kung Fu now. It just sounds like I'm complaining now. This is ridiculous. Gets in these moods and you can't get out of them. Then he tries to play poker to make it better, and then you get fucking sucked out on it, and it's just like, what's the point? What is the point of everything? And it's like, I see these kiddies and it's like, that's my point, you know? But then it's like, I try to do things right by them and it doesn't work out. So I don't know who to do it right by. I don't know. That's what makes me think that it's not necessarily, there's no God. Because if it was a God, then you could pray to him and things would happen. And he'd be just like, here you go, here's a gift. Like Santa Claus and stuff, right? This is why I think all of it's fucking ridiculous. Aha! That's what it is. It was religion. Another thing to show that religion is, you know, not what people think it is, and that it's actually a whole pile of fucking lies based around one fucking big question that you can't answer, is that you got these big people like the tobacco companies. They were sworn in, or they swore on the Bible that they were telling the truth, that, you know, tobacco is not addictive, when it obviously is. I mean, come on. They're fucking promoting it to like their highest fucking sellers of it in, where was it to? Philippines? No, where was it? I was watching this video and it showed them, and they were like advertising, and there's these huge banners up in the streets in this country. I think it's the Philippines, and 13 to 15 year olds are of the highest smokers apparently. 50% of them. That's what it was. 50% of children between 13 and 15 in this country. I think it was the Philippines, I'm not sure. These people, those children, 50% of them. Can you imagine? 50% of children smoking. That's absolutely ridiculous. History, history, history. Yeah, but it's still not going to tell me. No. Going from one app to another never works out. I got so many phones. I got 2 iPhones, an iPad, 1 one of my biggest pet peeves is stuttering over my words, trying to say a word. Like, you know, like if I go lighter, I go, pass me that lighter. But my brain goes, pass me that Schweitzler. And it's like, what's a Schweitzler? It's not even a word. I'll do that all the time when I'm recording. I'll be going, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, schmapple. And it's like, what's a schmapple? Schmapple's not a word. And it's like, you're halfway through it and you're just saying schmapple and shit. And it's like, what is wrong with your fucking brain? You try to eat healthy and it still doesn't make a fucking difference. Because you're still bombarded by all kinds of, you know, electromagnetic chaos and fucking chemtrails. Whatever the fuck that is and whatever that does to us. Got no fucking clue. All we know is that everyone just stays separated in their own little houses, acting like nothing's going on. Doing the same fucking thing. Or doing different things, expecting the same result. Alright. I accept your challenge. I've got a couple of beats that I found lately, so maybe I'll use one of those. You want me to do a positive one? Oh my lord. Yep, that will be challenging to say the least. Being the negative person that I am, the cynical person that I am. I'll give it a shot, but to be honest, I don't know how I can get any energy behind it to be, you know, like, like, I woke up and I've been hazed for hours, what, like, I don't even think that way, like, seriously, like, like, happy rhymes with snappy, like gladly. It's just like you gotta rewire your brain to even think that way. That's actually kind of a fuckery now that you think about it. You got me thinking about it. No, I know what you mean. You're talking about a positive solution to things instead of being like, look, they're doing this to us, you know, do a positive thing. Yeah, no, I get. But it still fucks with me trying to approach things that way, you know. But see, I don't know what the thing is that the win is. You know? Like, I don't know if we're just here, and while we're here, they realized that why we were here, or they kind of figured out, when I say they, you know who I mean, the controllers, the elites, whoever it is that's pulling the strings of society at the moment, influencing it. You know, we don't know if they have created these systems to trick us into thinking that there's all this is, to take us off of the normal path so we don't really see things for the way they are. That's kind of what I think it is. But then there could be the thing where we're stuck in a recycle and this is just like a prison planet, or this is just like a program that we keep coming back to. And these are just avatars that we're in, you know? It's like, I don't know if this is like my face or my body that I projected through what I would like, or if this is just what I got because of all the, you know, just different hereditary things from my parents and their parents and their parents, and this is what my body would look like, because I never ever looked the way I looked. I never ever did. Now that could have just been society, their pressures coming down on me and like everyone else, making you feel a certain way. Yeah, I could say it all ends, they stop doing this, but then what? Because in my brain it goes other places. Because, like, I don't know what us winning would actually be, because how do you actually do that? If you take down all these elites, what do you do with them? Throw them in jail? Do you kill them? Do you send them out into space? Do you put them on an island and then not let them get off? You know? who's tasked with doing that? Who has to waste their time just watching them all the time? And if none of those things work, then what do you do? Like, what do you do with all the entities that were behind them? How do you even work to figuring out what their agenda really is and why they're doing what they're doing? It goes so deep. All right. I will. Well, I just said a bunch of content there. If you think about it. And I'm recording it. All right. Challenge accepted. It's about that time now. I'm going to sign off. Get ready to go pick up the woman from work. Stay tuned. Someone coming soon. Good chat. Peace out, bro. Thanks for the idea. And the support. Mad respect.